habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed.
Championship. I mean, let's get it.
Go and get yourself.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Mexico City Diablos and the Washington football team. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run the counter. Gibson, and not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, it's gonna be this cold.
Look at the bullshit, bro. You always do that.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there,
Change, look at that bullshit,
continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That's pick.
13 yards there and a Washington first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now it's Haskins. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson.
Antonio.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And Pascal's got it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Bro, he got that.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 39 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring
Bro,
first. An
no
ideal
way,
drive
bro.
right there, getting the first 6
That'd be
points of the ball
bullshit,
game.
bro.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early
Bro,
part of the
he ain't
game.
got, bro,
Other
he
teams, I
ain't got
script
no
to
juking
attack.
belief.
They've been
He
in
got
attack
juking
mode
belief
for
on
these
the
ball
phone, that's
games
about it.
and continue that in this one.
Mama calling dip on
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Look, Shay.
A gain of 15.
He scooted out.
First down,
scooted out.
Mexico City.
Well, like he made his name go in. But
This is Henry.
he out of there, Shay. That's what we need to talk about.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Derrick Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On first down, it's Gibson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With this Washington 7, Diablos nothing.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now it's Henry.
1-yard line.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Try to tell him to keep up, bro.
35.
There it is. There it is.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
A big play there.
And they let me control him right there, Trey. That's why I was able to run past that.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. On second down now, it's Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Washington on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Play action. Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Damn,
he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Haskins on first down. That's into the hands of Pascal. 7 yards to pick up there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Rolling to his right. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again.
They'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Haskins on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first. And this is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
17 yards that time and a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Haskins back to the air. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night. And whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
There it is, child. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it does.
Looking deep downfield.
Smoke them, Terry.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
He's too slow. He's at 80,
the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's what I'm saying. 88 speed, bro. Get off of him. Let them shoot.
And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a straight sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I ain't mad at that. That's fine. You know what I mean? Hopefully we catch him cover 3 right here, the man.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
Oh, why do you do that extra, like that extra
but not before he takes it inside the 40. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
I'm out of there,
Oftentimes now,
I tried the first two. That last
as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
I like this play though.
Again, it's Henry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action with Haskins. And
oh my
almost
God.
picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 16 yards, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He tackles me after he catches the ball.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Oh, Trey.
And now it's intercepted.
I know
Picked off at the 14, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Diablos 28. Washington 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot down. Operating from the gun. Haskins. Open man here. Sims complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Look at that bullshit.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
They're going on fourth down. Haskins.
Yes, sir.
Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time. Picked off at the 30.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
17 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
33-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But it's going to be second down. Throwing again. Haskins escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
And touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 71 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And right away, he'll look to throw. Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I don't know about you, partner, but I just came out of my chair. Big-time run right there, and all of a sudden I realized...
Didn't reach the chains, did he?
How do you go that far? Create that type of an explosive play that'll be a check and a plus on every grade sheet and still not get a first down.
Yeah, they had put themselves in a bad spot, but a big gain, that helps. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. His throw incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Haskins will throw. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Haskins. His throw caught right around the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd.
Yo, Trey, that was some bullshit.
Well, they're going to see this one to the end.
That was
get a
pissed,
score,
bro.
but pretty much an exercise in futility right now.
Bro, I'm reading him, bro.
Well, Charles,
I read every single thing he did right there, bro.
Already talking Super Bowl. They've made
bullshit.
plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling it. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10. And their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy, nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions, oh so close as they try to finish this one off. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Trey, Hardman, that's what he does, Trey. And my quarterback throws that bitch, bro.
Ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
See that pass, Trey?
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Shit was so sexy, bro.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight
that pass
only
was
to
crazy,
about
Trey. It
the
wasn't.
That gets
I damn
him
sure
3
didn't think he
yards
was gonna get
closer
that, bro.
here as
He
it
blamed
brings
that
up
bitch.
2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I don't know why.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4
Look it up on your
yards
phone.
out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute
that should
left
be
in
weird.
this
Like,
game, and they're still
that
taking
should
it
have
to the
turned
end
off.
zone, and you know they
Yeah,
could
I
have
was about to say,
taken
bro,
a
that
knee
should have
there,
turned off.
but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Takes over 1st and 10.
Nah, yeah, because my stream didn't get taken down.
Line.
So that's how I know it was still up.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this isn't how they mapped out this AFC Championship game on their home turf, but it has been rough sledding pretty much from the start and on into this 4th quarter. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. That one caught by Gibson. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
Point conversion.
Here's Haskins to throw. And he's brought down. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Super Bowl bound
Kick
again,
this one
man.
away, and off it goes.
Super Bowl bound again, man.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. From Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre, with the Vikings, has the destiny. But they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. And they won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure.
Sometimes you don't even got to run, bro.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What does GL mean?